My name is Daniel Grego. I want to welcome you to my short film. I will be demonstrating on how to set up a fish tank. First, I want to start off with the type of equipment that is needed to set up the tank. Now, the first thing, of course, that you need is a fish tank. As you can see right here, this fish tank's already set up, but it's here for demonstration. I already have the live plants and the rock. The next important equipment that you're going to need, of course, are the chemicals. Now, the first chemical we have here is the pH 7.0 buffer. What this does is buffers the tank to 7.0 pH, which helps keep the fish healthy, and it doesn't go any lower or any higher. So it's a very good chemical to have, especially for the beginners. The next chemical that you'll need, that's very important, is the stress coat. Now, what the stress coat does, it removes chlorine out of your water, and it helps put a nice little coat on the fish. That helps them keep them healthy. The other chemical would be aquarium salt. Now you ask, why put aquarium salt into a freshwater tank? Well, what the aquarium salt does, it helps remove other bad bacteria out of the water, and if a fish is catching a disease, it helps them heal quicker and helps keep the fish alive from the soup. And then the next thing you need, of course, are fish flakes. You want to be able to feed your fish. And fish flakes is always good to start off with. The next equipment that you're going to need, of course, is a bucket. They'll pour the water into your tank. A filter for your filtration system, and you need to decide what type of filtration system you use. I have demonstrations and different pictures on that around the film here, as you can see in my graphics. Another thing that you need is also decide if you're going to use a heater for your tank. Now, I have a heater in this tank, and you can see demonstrations of different heaters on the graphics here on the side of my film. The next thing you need to decide is what type of rock you're going to put in the tank. So this one we used black rock, but there's different choices. As you can see, I have some different pictures of different types of rock here around the film. And of course, you can decide if you know live or fake plants. Now this tank has live plants, so I have to fill the water up at least a quarter of the way before I put the live plants in. And of course, first I did the rock, rinsed the rock before it went in. And so you put the rock, fill the water up a quarter way, and then you put the live plants in and your decorations, and then you can put the rest of the water in. When you're pouring the water in, you want to make sure you're hitting at least one of the big rocks that don't move, or if you have space, you can put a bowl into the tank and use a little bowl to pour the water in. That way it displaces the water and doesn't displace your rock. Alright, so once you've got your tank filled up with water, you don't want to do it all the way, you just want to do a little towards the top. And then you place your heater in, put it at the right temperature. You do want to use different thermometers. I have different pictures of thermometers here at the side of which you can use. And also, you will start up your filtration system, making sure it has water in the filtration system, to make sure everything goes good. Then you have to cycle your tank. When you cycle your tank, that means you have to give it at least a couple days to build the bacteria in the tank. Giving it to 24 hours for a tank like this, or up to 3 days in bigger tanks. You can also use goldfish or guppies to help cycle the tank quicker, and there's also some chemicals out there that you can purchase. Let's see here. So once you got the tank all cycled and filled up, then you can decide what fish you're going to put in there. Of course, if you want a tank this size, you want to make sure you're only getting the community type, which are smaller in size, which would be like your tetras, your guppies, your swordfish. Another one you can get, if you get a bigger tank, of course, would be like your South American cichlids and Africans. So once you start loading those fish in there, you want to keep an eye on the tank, make sure you're checking your temperature, and even though you have a pH buffer to 7.0, you also want to check the pH every once in a while. Okay, this is my short film. I do want to thank you for watching it, and as you see it around my channel, I'm going to do some more